Tell me why he told her that.
What?
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kev G back in the building with another video, and in this video we're gonna be talking about how my first middle school fight went. And this fight was in 6th grade. So, and I'm gonna still show you. I'm gonna show y'all some details and all that. Let's get right to this. All right. So first, I'm gonna tell y'all how this all started. It started like in like 2nd grade, 3rd grade. It was this boy, and he was just a normal person, right? But like he was a boy. I used to be seeing him dancing. I'm gonna show y'all the video on the screen on what he used to be dancing like. Look. Yeah, like that. And so, I ain't gonna lie to you, that's a little sus. But back then I ain't care. I just spoke my mind straight up back then. I ain't care about nothing. And so later on in like 5th grade, I seen he was DMing like my best friend. He was texting like my best friend. And they was talking, like trying to go out talking. So I told her about him and how he was all yeah. And I ain't gonna say no names, but I told her about him and how he was all yeah. And then she told him. And so he texted me. He was like, he said something like, what is you talking about? Or what is you talking about? No, I'm not. Stop running your mouth about me or something. But mind you, you was smaller than me and all that. I was like, what? And so we started texting, we started fussing or whatever. And I don't know what led up to it, but it was something that led up and it was like we was trying to fight. And so we went to school the next month. So a month later, I forgot all about it. But then I seen yo, and he was talking to these girls, and he was telling them about the whole story. And they walked up to me. They was like, "You still want to fight him?" I was like, "It's whatever, for real. I don't care." And then so, like the next day, we get to fighting. We ready to fight. I'm ready and all. I'm ready to fight. I'm getting all ready. I was telling my best friend how I'ma whoop him. And so he bluffing the first 2 days. And then eventually he just said, all right, come on. We get to fighting. We on the curb. And so he was just sitting there. He was running his mouth still and telling the girl. The girl walked over and said, he said, come fight him. I walked up to him. I said, boom, boom. And then I slammed him. I slammed him to the ground. Then, at the time, this the hairstyle I had. I had all this hair. And at the time, I ain't know how to fight the best neither. But he get to pull on my hair. Yo said, bop, bop. He was pulling my hair and fight me like a girl. Yo get the molly-whopping me. I was just like, oh my God. And then the video was everywhere. And we were just on the grass and he was just pulling my hair. And I couldn't even do nothing. Like, it was nothing I could do. I just sat right there. I couldn't do nothing. And then eventually we stopped and all because the bus came. We had to hop on the bus. And then so I was mad. I was heated. Because then people started seeing the video. I was heated. I was like, and remind you, his grandma, she lived down the street from me. And so, I was heated. I was like, bro, fight me again. Fight me. No pulling hair, none of that. But he was like, nah, ain't no rules in fighting. I do what I want. And then he was like, no. I was like, why not? And then so he stopped responding. The next day, chilling, all was cool, having fun, all that. I hear on the loudspeaker, excuse me, can I have Kevin Gilbert to the office? I go to the office. Then she said, can you go over there to the guidance counselor? I go to the guidance counselor. Tell me why he told her that I was trying to bully him and that I was picking on him. I'm just sitting there like, what? Because, like, he was talking to you, like, and, like, at that point, it was, like, the first week of school. I ain't want to get in no trouble. I get to begging. I was like, please don't tell my mother. Please. Please don't tell my mother. Please. And so, she never told my mother. But then later on, I was like, bro, like, you really told like that, bro? Like, it wasn't even that deep to tell like that. And then so, he was just like, all right. And so, we squashed it. We shook hands. And then later on, tell me why my little sister know his little sister. She gonna tell my little sister that he beat me up. Like, what? Like, I beat you in the first place. You started pulling my hair. In the second place, I was beating you. And then you totaled me. So obviously I was the threat. Like, what? Like, I didn't understand it. And then I was just like, alright. And then I go in the house. My sister get to telling my mother that I got beat up. I was like, no. And remind you, my mother ain't know about that fight. And so I told her that it was another one. That it wasn't. It wasn't really that other fight. But I just told her that it was. And it was like, oh. And then ever since that day, like, I don't fight over females no more. It's not worth it. Like, I don't care how small you is, how big you is. I don't care. I'm not fighting you over no girl, bro. It's just like that. Like, I'm not doing that. It's not worth it. I'm only fighting you about my family and if you touch me. And that's it. But the lesson was, you don't fight over no female. Because at the end of the day, that female I fought over, right? She don't even, I don't even know if I exist anymore. Like.